Hi everyone, it is week 19. Holy smokes, 19. My poor little backdrop ended up with a lovely little wrinkle in it when I rolled it up last time. Hopefully that'll come out. If not, you'll get to see it for the rest of the time. So, update for 19 weeks. The baby is the size of a mango this week, which is getting kind of big, I guess. It still seems a little on the small side to me because a mango, the ones we get around here, aren't very big. But the baby is definitely growing. My ultrasound appointment is on Monday, which is very exciting to get to see the baby. What else have we got? I don't know what my current weight is because honestly I didn't weigh myself today or yesterday. I haven't weighed myself in a few days. The last time I checked I was 126 something. So maybe I will be sure to weigh myself for the 20-week ultrasound update and everything like that. So, for symptoms, they're pretty much the same. My pubic symphysis still hurts. I think I mentioned in the last video. If not, I've ordered a hip brace, something to help squeeze my hips, to help support them from my pubic symphysis getting kind of out of whack and things like that. So I'm going to give that a shot, see if that helps, because it really doesn't feel nice. Mostly, again, when I'm getting out of my daughter's bed. I have found that my energy levels are really good sometimes and really bad other times, and I think I figured out what it is. I think I usually spend 2 to 3 days with higher energy levels, so I kind of give her. I kind of just keep going at it, and I get a bunch of stuff done. But then come the second, third, or fourth day, I kind of crash, and I have a day where it sucks just to get off the couch, let alone actually get anything done. So what I'm going to try and do, we'll see if it works, is take a little bit more of an even keel and just do a smaller amount, but try to keep going every day versus giving it all I've got and then being stuck with having absolutely no energy. I've had an issue with restless legs the last week or so. I'm hoping it doesn't last. I've been slacking on taking my prenatal, which isn't good, but it's kind of what tends to happen when you've got a toddler and you're exhausted and it's the second time around and everything. I think I missed 2 prenatals in my entire pregnancy with my daughter, plus I was taking, before we even got pregnant with her, I was taking Women's One a Day for 4 or 5 months before we got pregnant with her. And for the last 2 months before we got pregnant, I was actually taking a Women's One a Day, plus an extra folic acid tablet. And then for the last few weeks before we got pregnant, I just switched over to a prenatal. And it's so much work to make sure I'm taking the 2 different pills, and so I just switched right to a prenatal for the last few weeks before we got pregnant, which is perfect because we got pregnant that time anyways. Whereas this time, I think I'm only taking my prenatal every second day on average, so 3 times a week, which isn't the greatest, but I also know that baby is going to take what it needs. I think that might be part of the reason I'm getting restless legs is because I'm not taking in the extra magnesium and calcium because I'm not taking that prenatal. So I'm going to try. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try to start taking my prenatal a little more regularly. I do find when I get the restless legs, it's always at bedtime. So it's always when I'm trying to sleep at night. Usually when I'm trying to fall asleep. Once I fall asleep, I'm usually okay, but getting to sleep can be difficult. And I feel like I can't hold my legs still. I'm just not comfortable. I'm constantly moving them. When I've had a rough night like that, the next night I do try to make sure I take my prenatal, and very often it's much better that night. So I think it might just be a lack of magnesium and calcium, so it's causing the restless legs. I'm hoping it doesn't last because it is not fun to be exhausted, but to just not be able to lay still. Restless hands as well, so I feel like I'm doing this when I'm trying to go to sleep. I just can't get comfortable at all. So again, hopefully that goes away. We'll see. I will start taking my prenatal a little bit more regularly and see if that helps. And other than that, nursing update. My daughter's still nursing. Again, absolutely no milk. I'm starting to get very, very minor letdown sensations. Very, very mild tingling when she's nursing, so I'm wondering if maybe the colostrum is starting to come in. When I was pregnant with Kaylee, I was getting letdown sensations very early in pregnancy, about 16, 17 weeks. I would get the tingle across my breasts, and then at that point nothing was coming out, and by 21 weeks, I believe it was, I was leaking colostrum into my bra every day. So I don't think I'm going to leak this time again because she nurses, so she's going to be taking whatever's in me out, but I am starting to get the very mild letdown sensations, so I'm wondering if she will start to get something. And I'm curious as to whether or not she continues nursing or if she decides, no, I'm done. It still hurts so bad when she latches, but for the most part, if I'm having a day that I don't have restless legs, after she latches, after about the first, 30 seconds or so, it goes away. Like, the pain goes away. If I've got restless legs, then I've got a bit of a nursing aversion at the same time, so it's hard to keep nursing her. So I just kind of do what I can and then unlatch her. She's pretty good about me unlatching her when she's still awake, as long as she feels like she's gotten a little bit of a nurse. So we'll see how that goes. She's still nursing morning, generally. Not always, but generally morning. And then always at nap time if we're at home, always at bedtime, always if I'm in the bath with her, and always if she wakes up at night. It's not very often that she'll ever go back to sleep in the middle of the night without nursing. And then, tired this week. And then the other last thing is my belly button is already starting to flatten because my belly's getting big. I never did truly have an outie with my daughter. I just didn't have a belly button at all by the end. It was just completely flat. And at 19 weeks, it's already flattening. So I have a feeling I will end up with an outie this time. Not quite sure how to prevent that from showing through my shirts, but we will see. I think that's all I've got. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe to my channel if you like these. Next week is the 20-week ultrasound, or 20-week appointment. No, 20-week update. There we go. As well as my ultrasound and likely, I think, my midwife appointment update as well. So I will show you my belly and what it looks like at this point, and then I will talk to you guys later. Okay, I still have my litter box down here, my litter container, so I still have something to stand on. Pubic symphysis still hurts, but not as badly. So there is straight on. One side. Two sides. Or second side. With the shirt up and the belly band down. Definitely starting to get bigger. And lots of movement. I'm definitely carrying out to the sides a little bit more this time. I wasn't as round here as I am this time. But that's okay. I don't mind being a little bit round because I know I can lose it afterwards, and really I'm growing a baby, so it's okay. Other than that, I will talk to you guys next week. Halfway. Oh my gosh, halfway. It's so exciting. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.